Hello, unflattering angle for day 6. Um, so I'm going to get straight into it because I've got a few things I actually want to talk about and update. Um, so this morning I weighed in at 100.08 kilograms. Um, and it's a good thing. It's a decrease. It's a decrease. It's even closer than we wanted to be. Um, and I'm fully accepting that this is all water weight. Like, I know this is all initial water weight that is being flushed out of my system. I get that. I have no issues with that. It's every day a decrease is motivation, okay? But so is increasing. So yeah, so yes. Now, really quickly, I've got a couple of things that I want to talk about. The first one being what my mission for this entire thing was in the first place. My mission for this was to see if a medication that will suppress my appetite will actually curb my cravings, my snacking, as that is something that brings the ADHD happiness, because that is something that I've struggled with ever like for years, even before I got my diagnosis, even before I figured these things out. Um, it's always just been a part of my day-to-day life. Is just I snack. I like snacking and I love snacks. If I'm doing something like with my brain, I gotta do something unconsciously with my hands, and that ends up being snacking. And salt and vinegar chips has me in chains. But yes, I can confidently say over 6 days it has taken a bit of self-discipline and noting that there are times when I want to snack on things and me going, hang on a minute, no. How many calories is that? What's in our budget? And lo and behold, it didn't take long to get out of that habit, but that's because I'm simply not hungry. I'm like my appetite isn't just suppressed, it's gone. If I didn't keep an eye on the time, I would have to physically remind myself that I needed to eat. Does that make sense? That is the level that it's at. And when I do eat, I eat slower. Cause today and yesterday I got a salad from Peter Pitt, because we love Peter Pitt. And I got a salad and I filled it with vegetables, corn and mushrooms, carrots, cucumbers, capsicum, lettuce, spinach, and a ton of chicken breast, because chicken breast is great protein. I will get to that in a second. And it still took me 45 minutes to eat it yesterday, and it took me an hour and a half to eat it today. I'm not normally that slow an eater. I'm really not. So that surprised me. That surprised me completely. Um, yeah. I would like to figure out why that happened. I don't know, am I just disinterested? I don't know. That's I'm now curious and perplexed, but at the same time, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad. I am not mad at all. Sorry, I'm looking off into the distance because I cannot look at myself. Yes. So that's one thing that's become apparent. My appetite is gone. The snacking is gone, which is a good thing for the weight. It is. And it's self-discipline. So that is a good thing. That is an important thing. Sorry, I'm slightly in panic mode because of what it is currently 6:30. As someone with the spicy brain, I set alarms for important things that need to be done daily or weekly, like paying my rent or taking my medication. Now, I'm on additional medications besides this. I take Duromine at 6 o'clock in the morning when I wake up, and, just after I've gone to the bathroom, after I've weighed myself, I come back in, swig of water, Duromine, we're good for the day. And it's supposed to wear off around bedtime, around nighttime, dinner time, because one of the side effects of Duromine is the inability to sleep or difficulty sleeping. So it's been advised to take it at the start of the day, so you get the full day's effects. and then when you get home, you're disinterested, and you go to sleep. In my case, I take a medication that actually has to knock me out. Otherwise, I don't sleep at all. I take quetiapine to sleep. I also take quetiapine so that when I do try to fall asleep, my brain doesn't go, are there ants on your body? Because I do feel that. That is, yeah. Hyperactivity causes hallucinations, and I hate it. So that knocks me out. So I've taken that medication today, and I know it's going to kick in a couple of hours, which means I can't take pre-workout and do my workout. So I'm going to go and do a few laps of my street to get my steps in and my movement in for the day before I pass out. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that choice. Because I sat down and I was like, you know what, I'm going to play a little bit of Legend of Zelda. Fine. And all of a sudden it's 6:30 and my alarm's going off and it's like, oh, medication time. Yep. Shit. Yeah. But the biggest change that I have is I've learned about protein. I've learned about protein, and I'm doing so much study into nutrition. I'm doing so much research into nutrition, what I need to be eating, what needs to be in my diet, how much, so on and so forth. And now, like, I always thought protein was essentially like an appetite suppressant mixed with pre-workout, which is why gym bros loved it so much, because it helped them bulk up and blah 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 blah. Things like that. Like, I thought it was ridiculous, and now I've read into it as to what, you know, what it is and what it does for your body, and now I get it. It helps repair your muscles, it helps repair, like, regenerate cells, it helps your, like, when you consume something, it makes your gut work harder and expend more energy to digest it. I get that now. So I also learned that because I am at 100 kilos, I want to get 100 grams of protein in my diet every day to encourage the weight loss, to encourage the expense of that energy. But because I'm always asking questions, I know I need 100 grams in my diet. If I put that down to 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, that means I need to be getting at least 33 grams of protein in my meal, in every meal. This still comes to 99, but you know what I mean. I didn't understand how I was going to do that when I looked at a lot of places on, like, websites and stuff, trying to find this nutritional information, and I was seeing high numbers of protein, but high calories. And I know there's an emphasis on low calories, high protein. So I went to the best place for people's experiences and the absolute, totally reliable information. I went to Reddit. And I went to r/weight loss, where I've done quite a bit of reading from there, actually. And I put one question in there, was asking, what ratios do you guys use? And the best answer I got from that, the most reliable answer that I got from that, was using a 10-to-1 ratio. So if I have 100 calories, I need at least 10 grams of protein. So I'm taking that on board, and I am running with it, and I am sprinting. No, I'm not. I will jog for a good 30 seconds, and then I will give up and need my inhaler. But you know what I mean. I'm motivated. Now I know where to go with it, and now I understand. So I'm quite happy that when I place an order for pre-workout and some other things through NZ Muscle, not sponsored, as much as I now love their website, I picked up a sample of their protein water. So this is a dairy-free alternative to protein shakes. I don't like protein shakes, the creamy ones. I just hate the texture. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Yeah, this protein water, I actually quite like it. And looking at this ratio, this is really dang good. So in this sample packet, there is 25 grams, so there's 2 scoops worth. And for one serving, there are 44 calories. So for 12.5 grams, there's 44 calories, but there is 10.7 grams of protein. Now, going on that 10-to-1 ratio, that's already 2.5 times. That's like 10 to 2.5, sort of. You know what I mean? This is high protein. This is high protein. And everything else in it, there's no sugars, there's no carbs, no nothing. So yeah. I've already been talking for 10 minutes, but I was really excited and I wanted to share that. So thank you for listening. If you stuck around, please berate me in the comments about maybe not actually doing a workout today. It's okay, I'm allowed to rest, but you know what I mean. Please. Yay. Thank you. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.